Sometimes the complications of science are so advanced that it feels like we know everything about everything, from the radius of the sun to if Pluto is a planet or not. But that's not always the case. In fact, there are things which are so beyond us that even science hasn't been able to explain them. According to scientists, we've only studied 3% of our oceans and seas. And yeah, we know that figure's very small, but it's true. And that just shows how big the world is, and how little we actually know about it. Who knows what kind of secrets the waters of the world hold? Even Google Maps sometimes shows us really strange things which are hard to believe. So it shouldn't be a wonder that people have found sightings of huge creatures that are present in the oceans, and that could be identified as mysterious creatures. Today, we've got a list of 10 mysterious deep-sea creatures which have been getting surfaced on Google Earth. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Number 10. Gigantic alligator. A mall in Dubai found an alligator and had him delivered to them from Australia. The alligator is one of the biggest of its species, reaching almost 5 meters in length, and yes, almost 1,600 pounds. Let your imagination run wild and see for yourself how big that really is. The alligator is expected to grow consistently for almost 50 years to come, but that is nothing compared to the alligator shadow which was found on Google Maps, also in Dubai. The alligator was expected to be as big as a 2-story home and was measured to be 10 meters in length. People have said that the picture was photoshopped, but gigantic alligators have existed years back. Sarcosuchus roamed around the earth for centuries. Millions of years back. They ruled the Earth for a really long time, but that was 145 million years ago. They were so huge in size, no one really challenged them. The bones of those alligators have been collected and showcased in museums with other ancient creatures, but they were wiped from the face of the Earth after quite a time. Could this be one of the species, and what if more of them are inside the ocean? We could find out soon. Number 9. Giant spider. Who isn't afraid of spiders? All of us probably remember getting scared of finding spiders in our rooms. I know I still jump when I see one on my ceiling. Spiders are not really that dangerous if you think logically, unless you're living in Australia. But you know what's more terrifying than a normal spider? A gigantic spider. On an island in the middle of the ocean, Mexico Greek found an unusual thing in one of the images they obtained of the island from Google Earth. Yes, it was of a giant spider, which was seen crawling on one of the hills. The organization hasn't been able to identify where the creature could have appeared from, considering the fact that the place is a lifeless area. But it could be that the spider could have gotten there from other sides of the ocean. If you think spiders cannot swim, think again. Many spiders are known to swim across water. There's a well-known water spider known as the diving bell spider that swims in the ocean. Could it be the descendant of one of those giant spiders which were seen on the island? Let us know your take on it. Number 8. Giant crab. Scientists are still unsure if the picture of the giant spider is really a spider, as some people really believe that it is, and we know that insects and animals, including spiders, were normally as big as your laptop about 300 million years ago. That's because of the fact that insect and arachnid sizes depended on the air. The 21% oxygen in the air is just not enough for insects to get bigger than the size they are now, but biologists believe that the air was different 300 million years back, and the insects that exist today were much bigger. So there exists a possibility that giant spiders are real. But many people believe that it was a giant crab instead of a spider. And it was more likely to be that too. You just have to look at the Japanese spider crab species to know what we're talking about. These crabs are almost 1 meter long, and their limb span can reach up to 3 meters. But you might be that they're still not as big as the size of a school bus, which is actually the size of the creature seen in the picture. Number 7. Bigfoot. A video posted on YouTube featuring shots taken from the satellite imaging site shows a mysterious dark shape lurking in the woodland beside the Trans-Canada Highway in British Columbia, Canada. Interestingly, the unidentified creature can only be seen at one specific angle. The clip was uploaded by paranormal researcher Well For Real, and to date has been viewed more than 7,500 times. YouTube user Kevin Scherf was convinced by what he saw, writing, "I told you there was a Bigfoot! The proof is as plain as day!" Others, however, were more skeptical, saying that it was just a tree stump. The video really shows a figure with a shadow lurking around in the forest. Could it be that Bigfoot truly is real? Number 6. The Loch Ness Monster. State-of-the-art sonar equipment, a yellow submarine, and even a white witch have all been used to try to find the elusive Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster is a creature said to live in Loch Ness in the Highlands of Scotland. A monk was the first person who claimed to have seen Nessie in the 7th century. The first photograph was taken in 1933, but the scientific community has never confirmed the Loch Ness Monster's existence. But it seems all you really need to track Nessie down is an iPhone. Mysterious images taken from space are making waves with Nessie fans, as they appear to show a creature swimming in the world's most famous loch. The pictures were captured separately by two amateur hunters, Peter Thane and Andy Dixon, as they used an iPhone satellite map app. It's been feared the 1,500-year legend was over after 18 months without a recognized sighting, but now enthusiasts' hopes have been raised once again. Number 5. A giant missile. Okay, so it's not a creature, but we have to put this here, as it's one of the most interesting things ever spotted on Google Maps. A particularly scary sighting of the more man-made variety was spotted by Google Earth in 2006 flying over Utah. So, Utah residents, look away. This image of what appears to be a live cruise missile was snapped sailing freely over the US state. We don't know how the government allowed a missile to be flying like that in American airspace, but it does appear to be real. Others, however, believe that it's just a jet airliner with darker colored wings. If there is anyone here from Utah, don't worry, nobody was hurt. Number 4. UFO sighting. With most countries now mapped, Google Maps offers an extensive look at the world. It also has been used by alien believers who think they've spotted extraterrestrial life forms. A UFO crash landing site is believed to have been spotted in Antarctica. A small dent can be seen in the snow with no other tracks around. Spotted by Russian UFO enthusiast Valentin Degtyarev, he believes that the spot is the marking of alien life forms. It measures 65 feet wide and 230 feet long, making it large enough for a vessel to have created. Degtyarev explained on the Russian social media website VK, "I think there's a very large disc-shaped flying machine among the frozen ice." Number 3. Unknown creature in Antarctica. Many people think they've discovered a creepy sea creature underwater in Antarctica, thanks to an unexplainable green glow. Google Earth has mapped the world in a large 3D image, unearthing some of the world's most beautiful images. From natural sights to stunning architecture, it's opened up the planet to everyone. Sometimes, it can also capture unexplainable images, be it alien enthusiasts discovering UFO landing sites or creepy structures. Eagle-eyed users have spotted something rather creepy in the depths of the water in Antarctica. When zooming into one of them, nothing appears out of the ordinary at first glance, yet a closer inspection reveals a mysterious green glow, as if from out of nowhere, raising questions as to what it could be. It measures 96 yards across and is 25 yards in length, meaning it's too large to be a normal animal. Many have stated it's an underwater creature hiding in the depths, with some suggesting that it could be the famous Kraken sea monster. The most likely story is that it's a glitch with the cameras or simply underwater currents. Others have suggested that it could be light from a submarine or Navy ship, or even phytoplankton in the water. They tend to light up when disturbed and offers a credible theory to the story. Yet Antarctica has been home to a number of bizarre images on Google Earth, which have come to baffle online users. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by one of our subscribers, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it on over to us. We might even feature it on a future video. Number 2. This picture looks as real as other pictures, but we couldn't find anything related to it on the internet. It could be that it was photoshopped, but we understand why someone would want to create the picture. As shown in the video, you can tell huge sea monsters really do exist and have existed throughout history, so frankly, this could be one of them. Number 1. Crabzilla. The photograph, which has been shared online, appears to show a crustacean that's at least 50 feet wide, lurking in shallow water. While some insist that it's proof of Crabzilla, others argue that the shadowy figure is nothing more than an unusually shaped sandbank, or it's simply a playful hoax. The image shows the outline of a crab, dwarfing the fishing boats resting on the nearby pier. It's shaped like an edible crab, a species that's commonly found in British water and grows to an average of 5 inches. The photograph was posted on a website called Weird Wistival, an online collection of strange and unusual sightings from the town. Its owner, Quentin Winter, said that at first he thought the image, which was sent to him by a follower, showed an unusual sand formation, but that he's now convinced it's a monster of the deep. Speaking to the Daily Express, he claimed that he saw the giant creature close to the shore when he took his son crabbing last summer. The largest known species of crab is the Japanese spider crab, which can measure more than 12 feet. Well, that's our list of 10 mysterious deep-sea creatures spotted on Google Earth. What's the most interesting thing you've found on Google Maps? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And, as always, thanks for watching.